Hello from GearBest.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I'll be doing another very critical video of this shotgun here, the APS CAM870 shell ejecting airsoft shotgun. So as you can see here, a shell pops in. See? And after you shoot, shell eject. Wow, very fun, eh? Very realistic shotgun. But here is the critical thing that everyone may encounter if they buy this product. I've been using it for a few days and shoot a lot. So I got 70 shells. And I encountered a few problems that you may also encounter if you bought the product. So here, I'll talk about the problem. The first one I encounter is when you put the shell into the charging device to charge. Okay, after you go like that and screw that down, you open the gas valve. Okay, you turn it on, and then you hear psh, like very strong gas pushing this thing, pushing it up here, and you cannot charge it. So that is one problem. If you have that problem, it's mostly not the O-ring's problem. Don't open it and change the O-ring yet. What you want to do is take it out. Okay, there may still be some gas in here. Now take a pen with or something like with a sharp tip, and then you poke it right here. Poke the firing pin. Poop, and then after you poke it once, it should release all the gas inside. And then you insert it again. Okay. Insert it again, secure it again, and after you tighten it up, don't tighten up like this knob. You don't over tighten it, just to the point that you feel okay, it's enough. That is enough. Okay, you don't need to really go crazy tighten on that. The trick is push your finger right here on this spot, and then you squeeze it. Okay, squeeze this spot and push it against yourself with all three fingers holding right here, and then squeezing and pushing against yourself, and then turn on the gas and off and pop. It'll work. Tried it a few times. It'll work. I have about like 4 to 7 shells that do this kind of thing, and then I use this trick. It solved the problem once, and then when I use it again, it doesn't have the problem anymore. So it's kind of funny problem. I don't know what happened to it. I did not even change the O-ring or do anything to it, but it's just some funny problems. Okay, so you may run into this one. Second one is CO2 piercing problem. I'll show you 2 CO2 that I put in today. Okay, so obviously the this one pierces all the way. This one doesn't. See? It's just kind of dented. And when I try to put this in and screw it very tight, it still doesn't work. And then I try to screw it again, flipping to the other side, it still doesn't work. So now what's the problem? Is it my CO2 or the device, right? Now, if you charge it properly, this device properly, it should give you about 20 to 30 shell fill. Okay, that is normal. If you do a very good job at filling, you should get to 30 with a few weak shot near the end. But if, like for me, I would say 20 shots or 22 shots, it's pretty okay. Like you have 22 shots of okay power, and then the rest is not so strong. So yeah, 20 shots per 2 CO2 is about the power. Now people will complain, why it's like eating gas so heavily? Well, the problem is, okay, with a gun like a 4.5 mm gun like this, okay, 1 CO2, if it's a blowback gun, okay, this is the Makarov Ultra from Lumens, 4.5 mm air pistol. Okay, so 1 CO2 here usually gives you like a few magazines of shots. So that's like 40, 50, something like that. And then you'll wonder, okay, so I get about 40 to 50 shots per CO2 for a pistol. Why only 10 shots for one 10 shell for 1 CO2. That's like really crazy. Well, the thing is, because you're not shooting 1 BB, Okay, what this thing does is push out. First of all, you have to realize that you got a wad, okay, and then we have a cover, the paper cover, and then all the stuff you stuff inside. If you use airsoft BBs, that's like 12 times the amount you need to push out compared to one BB from the air pistol. Like one shot, one BB, one shot, 12 BB, okay? And if you use heavier loads like how I do with steel BBs, it's going to be even more crazy. So you need a lot of gas to push out the wad, the cover, the stuffings, and all that. So to me, I think it's reasonable and it makes sense. Now, how about this thing then? It's not piercing all the way through, and so I'm only getting about like 15 shots with the last 4 to 5 shots getting weak. So you know it's not right, because you should get more shot than that, right? So just about 10 good shot, that's not good. So it's defective. Now the problem is because the pin right here on this side is doesn't reach into this CO2, so it doesn't punch the hole all the way, and that's the problem. So now I'll demonstrate how to do it. Okay, first of all, put this one in, doesn't matter, okay, and then get a new one. You can actually do this trick with 2 new ones too, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and what I use here is 2 coins. These are Canadian dime or nickel, sorry, Canadian nickel. Okay, make sure you don't use something like too big, like a quarter or something. It won't fit, or it will get jammed in the middle. So use something small, and then we wrap it around with tape first, and then you put a roll around tape so that it stick onto this one. Okay, like this, and then you put this inside like this.
That's not a nickel, that's a dime.
It's a dime? Okay.
It's 10 cents, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's
okay,
a dime.
it's a dime. Okay. So you put it here, like so. Okay. Make sure that the valve is closed, and then you charge it, like so. Now feel with your hand. When you puncture the CO2, this side near the end, this side should feel very cold. Okay, it's normal. But this side and here doesn't feel cold. It means that this side didn't get punctured. So when I do it right, it should feel cold here all the way, and then here all of a sudden it should feel very cold, like freezing cold as well. So let us do this. Okay, I felt it already. Right away. You hear that snap sound? Okay, good. Yeah, you feel the coldness right here, and then here you start to feel it too. Okay, so that's how you do it. And with the coin trick, it actually solved my problem. So that's pretty good. At least now I can say I'm getting reasonable amount of shot per 2 CO2, and not just getting like 10 shots per 2 CO2, right? So right now I hold here and hold here, it's both cold. Hold here is cold too, so pretty good. Okay, so that's one thing. And then other thing is, if you don't like this idea or it doesn't work for you, you can also choose to not use this tube and go for a bulk fuel CO2 tank. So you can buy like a 12 or 20 ounce CO2 and then screw that in, and it will still work. HPA, I tried already, 550 psi, it won't work. The problem is the air that you can pack into a shell is not enough to shoot out the projectiles. If you increase the PSI, okay, it may work, but there's not enough air there. The problem is the volume is not enough, so that's the problem. So I don't suggest HPA, and I also confirm it with APS. They say that don't use HPA, so okay. So that's it about today, and basically that's the technical stuff about this gun. So if you buy this gun, make sure that you know there could be some problem like this, and if you run into these problems, these are the tricks you can do. So stay tuned for our next video. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.